Now we're going to start this discussion off with Mr. Starfish. Mr. Starfish lives in the ocean and, oh no, he lost a limb. But that's okay, because he can regenerate it just like that. Do you know why? Because he has these special things in his body called stem cells that are in every living organism. Now I know what you're thinking. What's a stem cell? Or better yet, what's a cell? Well, I'm going to tell you. A cell is a microscopic unit found in every living organism that makes up the entire body. And they all have a specific job that helps the body function. You got your blood cells, which are found in blood. You got your epidermal cells, which make up your skin. You got your muscle cells, which help your muscles be big and strong. You've got your hair cells, which make up the hair in your body. You've got your retinal cells, which make up the retina in your eye that enable you to see. And then you've got your neurons, which are nerve cells, which make up your brain, your nerves, and your spinal cord. And then there's the most important one of all, the one that made it all possible, the stem cell. Stem cell is a generic cell. It doesn't have a specific job like blood cell, but it will eventually. It differentiates in the future, meaning that it becomes specialized, it has a job. But the special thing about these is they multiply frequently. And they replace old cells like the retinal cells that aren't working anymore. Now, we have all these cells, and you're probably thinking, well, what happens when they differ or they specialize? Well, based on what cell it is, it will become a different kind of cell. Like, for instance, the pluripotent stem cell. Those can become any kind of cell. You want it to be a blood cell? No problem. Multipotent stem cells, they become several kinds of cells, but it's not as many as all of them. So like they'll only become a blood cell, like a white blood cell or a red blood cell, but it won't become like a nerve cell per se. Then you got your unipotent stem cells. Those can only become one different type of stem or cell. So a stem cell will become an epidermal cell, like that kind of thing. And then overarching all the stem cells in the universe are two main types. You've got your embryonic stem cells, and you've got your adult stem cells. Embryonic stem cells are found in the embryo of a living being, and the embryo is found at the beginning stages of pregnancy. And these cells are pluripotent, so they can be whatever they want. They're very versatile, meaning they can be a bunch of different jobs. And then you've got your adult stem cells, and those are found in a grown being like Sam the Skeleton Man. And they can be multipotent or unipotent, so they're not as versatile as the embryonic stem cells, but they do the job. And some stem cells, like the stem cells in your spinal cord, they don't work in ways that we would want them to. Like, let's say you see someone who's paralyzed. That means that his stem cells weren't fixing the injury that was in his spinal cord, that specific injury. And that's kind of an issue. And this happens the same in your retina. Some people have a genetic retinal disease, which causes their stem cells to not regenerate good working cells, so then it causes them to be blind, and they haven't had any hope, and they've been crestfallen that they can't see and they can't walk. This all changed in 1998 when they regained hope. James A. Thompson, he isolated and grew the first human embryonic stem cells in a petri dish, or a glass dish. And this enabled scientists to just use them to find treatments. They were able to use research to figure out and see if they could find a way to fix blind people. They haven't done it yet, but they have research. And they are able to cure many blood diseases like leukemia. But they're trying to figure out ways to fix spinal cord injuries and retinal diseases. And it's just impressive what they've been able to do since then. And I mean, I want this research to continue. I bet you probably do too. I don't think it's really fair for the people who are blind. You know how you can help out? In the future, you can go into the medical research industry and you can research stem cells yourself and discover some of these incredible treatments. You could be the one to cure diabetes. You could be the one to cure many other kinds of cancer. It's all out there waiting for you. And if you just took the first step, then you could do amazing things. Thank you for watching this presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it.